When I first landed in Malaysia, I thought I knew exactly what I was walking into. Tropical heat, street chaos, maybe a few palm trees and beaches. That's what everyone thinks Malaysia is. But within 24 hours, I realized I was completely wrong. Because this place, this underrated nation that barely gets talked about online, is one of the most surprising, most advanced, and most welcoming countries I've ever stepped foot in. From futuristic cities to ancient rainforests, from $1 street food to world-class innovation, Malaysia flipped every expectation I had upside down. So today I'm going to show you the real Malaysia, the Malaysia nobody talks about. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why this country might just be the most balanced nation on Earth. Let's start where it all began. The very first impression. Most people think of Southeast Asia and imagine chaos, honking traffic, messy streets, pollution. But Kuala Lumpur, it's the total opposite. The second I stepped out of the airport, I thought I'd landed in the future. The airport looks like a sci-fi movie. The city skyline? Unreal. Glass towers, clean roads, and an MRT system that's so spotless you could literally eat off the floor. And yet, it's all affordable. A $1 meal, a $2 train ride. Everything feels world-class, but doesn't cost like it. Malaysia doesn't scream, "Look how developed we are." It whispers it, through quiet confidence and stunning efficiency. Before we continue, if we hit 1,000 subscribers this month, I'll bring one of you with me on the next adventure. Subscribe to make it happen. The people. Here's what shocked me most. In most countries, diversity creates tension, but in Malaysia, diversity creates unity. You'll meet Malays, Chinese, Indians, and indigenous people, all living side by side, all celebrating each other's festivals. Hari Raya, Deepavali, Chinese New Year, Christmas. It's not about tolerance, it's about togetherness. Walk through Penang or Kuala Lumpur, and you'll hear 4 languages in one conversation. You'll eat nasi lemak for breakfast, dim sum for lunch, and roti canai for dinner. All within the same street. This isn't multicultural. Share this story and subscribe for more hidden gems around the world. Because trust me, this is just the beginning. If you love discovering places the world ignores, subscribe right now because the next episode might just blow your mind. We're showing the world what most people never see. Hit subscribe and be part of the few who actually care to understand it. You've watched this far, you're clearly curious. So, subscribe and let's keep exploring the stories no one else is telling.